Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Vanishing Ink Black Friday week. For 3 days, we are looking at the latest Black Friday releases from Vanishing Ink, and here comes one from Angelo Carbone. Boom, boom, boom. That's right. Angelo is killing it this year. Notion of Motion from Vanishing Ink. This is $100, and what it is a rising card. It is a rising card that takes place after you've put the cards back in the tuck case. What do I mean by that? I mean, you're gonna pull out your deck of cards, red bicycle deck, pull the cards out, fan them face up, so the spectator can see every single card. No duplicates. They will see every card because the deck is in new deck order. They're gonna see every card. Say, look, here's all the spades, all the clubs, all the hearts, all the diamonds. They'll agree. Put them all back together, slide them back in the box. You got the box. And then you ask the spectator to name any card. Now, you can do this any which way you want because there is no equivoque. Up until this point, you have no idea which card the spectator will name. You're not going to force a card. You could, if you plan to use that card later in another gimmick routine, but I think the best way to do it is to let the spectator name any card they want. Okay? Now, when I watched the performance, they went between, like, do you want red or black? Do you want clubs or spades? You know, da-da-da. And at first I was thinking, oh, well, maybe this is some sort of equivoque. Maybe this is some sort of ambiguous language. It is not. If you wanted to hold this and just say, name the first card that comes to your mind, and they said two of spades, bam, you could do it. You don't need to walk them through anything. It is a completely free choice. The spectator can name any card they want. Any card they want. So is it what I thought? No way. No way. I would never have dreamed this up in a million years. There's nothing in this box I've ever seen before. There's a little bit of modification to a classic utility, but other than that, I've never seen anything remotely looking like this, ever. I was shocked. So, let me just say, if you purchase this, please watch the tutorial before you start touching anything. This is, I know we all like to touch things and get things and like, ooh, should I take these cards out of the box? No, no. Don't open it, don't play with it, don't touch it, don't push it, don't smell it, nothing. Watch the tutorial. This is a precision-made gimmick. Is it well made? Precision-made gimmick, okay? Precision. I cannot stress that enough. Delicate, okay? You do not want to mess this up because it has been arranged for you perfectly, okay? So, that said, how's the video? Well, the video is only an hour, so it's not incredibly long, but it's just about the right enough time. You'll get a full studio performance, and then you'll get to watch Angelo do this as a street performance, out there in the street with real people. There's an intro. They talk about what's in the box. He walks you through the history of the effect, and then he reveals the secret. They'll do a two-handed handling where you use both hands, and they'll do a single-handed handling. Then Joshua J comes in and gives you his own presentation and his own method. He uses the silk. And then they cut back to the studio. They'll talk about how to get it into your get ready, and they'll go over some handling and care. Pocket space. This deck is a one-hit wonder. It does not do anything else. You cannot use it for anything else. This cannot be your regular deck of cards, okay? This does this and this only. So you're carrying this as one single trick, but it is the size of just a normal deck of cards, okay? There is an extra unseen magician's utility that nobody else will see, okay? But it is also small, and chances are, if you're a magician, you know how to carry one of these. You've done it before, okay? So let's talk about angles. It is angle sensitive. Cannot have people on your sides or back. Okay? So, like other rising cards, there are other rising cards that have a similar method, not similar to this, but similar method, where you can't see what the magician is doing, right? Because they're animating somehow in some way. But with this, yes, restricted, no sides, no back. Inspectability, nothing can be inspected. The deck cannot be inspected, the cards cannot be inspected, you cannot pull that one card out, you cannot have the tuck case inspected, nothing can be inspected. How hard is this? It's easy once you practice a lot. Doesn't that sound strange? What I mean by that is there's no difficult movements, okay? There's nothing difficult or knuckle busting about, what we would consider to be sleight of hand. This is something that doesn't exist anywhere else. You've never done this before. You've never used these tools before. So you have to learn how to do this, okay, from scratch. Everybody's going to start off on the same playing field. Whether you're a beginner or you're an advanced magician, we are all starting off on the same footing. You will not have an advantage over other magicians because you're an expert at sleight of hand. You will start off on level 1. Okay? We're all white belts going into this. So you have to practice. And the way you practice is you're probably just going to have your Alexa or Siri call it a card. Say, Siri, call it a card. She says 6 of clubs, and then you try to find it and animate it. And then you're going to have to do it in front of a mirror so that it looks natural and so that it doesn't look like you're doing anything behind the scenes, right? So this will take practice. Please do not rush out and perform this. Try not to be the first person to do this on social media, because I guarantee you, the first person to do this on social media will probably do it poorly. Okay? So practice first, please. This is a well-crafted trick with an incredible secret. Let's keep it a secret by practicing first before we perform it. Okay? All right. Setup and reset. The deck never gets out of order, so there should be no reason to reset it. There's nothing to reset. It should go right back to ready to go, right? The card's going to rise out of the box. You're just going to push it back down with your finger, close the box up, and put it away. And if they say, let me inspect that box, you're going to say, well, let me show you another trick, right? Exactly. Positives. This is miracle level material. Miracle level material. Now, if I were doing this for a spectator, I would maybe walk them through some hoops to pick their card. But if I were doing this for a magician, I would prove that there was no equivoque by letting them pick any card they wanted, just out of the blue, right? I could say, hey, maybe you don't want the ace of spades because it's going to be right in the front of the box. Maybe you don't want the ace of hearts because it's in the rear of the box. But, you can do whatever you want. Pick whatever card you want, right? That's the beauty of this. What are the negatives? Well, the negatives I already mentioned, right? Nothing can be examined. Nothing. The deck cannot be shuffled. The deck has to be in this order. You cannot use your own cards. You cannot use your own tuck case, okay? You have to use this. This is what you're using. But is this the most beautiful, most perfect rising card I've ever seen? Yes. I mean, it's amazing. I just thought of something, and I'm going to insert this right here. If you're wondering if this involves any sort of stretchy or invisible things, no, it doesn't. That's another great thing, because I hate that stuff. I hate invisible material and stretchy material. I don't like that because it breaks, right? And I have bad eyesight. None of that. None of that. None of that. You will have full control of the card that comes out. You will have full control. And it's not a timing issue. That's another thing, right? There's always a timing thing, like you're all, oh, I'm doing this, but nothing's happening. There's no timing. No timing. No electronics. Should I mention that too? Yeah, sure. No electronics. You are totally in control. You are totally in control. So, Notion of Motion, Angelo Carbone, Vanishing Ink, part of their Black Friday Big, huge thanks to them and everyone down there at Vanishing Ink for allowing me to have this so I could do the review for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, hey, and one more thing. I know you've seen me in my videos wear this shirt a lot, the Magic Orthodoxy brand shirt. And I don't know if you know this, but this is not just a merch shirt. This is not just a shirt that has my brand. This is actually a magic trick. This is a magic reveal t-shirt that is available exclusively at my Teespring store. It was actually designed in Melbourne, Australia, and it is your 30-minute secret weapon because it looks like a seemingly innocent vintage tee, but all over this are 6 different magic reveals. So you got ESP reveals, coins, cards, the toxic forces on here, even a movie, and a lot more. You can use this as the grand finale of your entire close-up act. It's available in maroon, black, and gray. And I have another YouTube video that completely explains how to do a reveal for each one of these tricks. So I actually have a magic tutorial for this t-shirt on my channel. So it's there. It tells you all about it if you want to learn more. Or you can just go down to any one of the graphics that are down there. That'll take you out to the Teespring store if you click one of those. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your support.